Hey, what's up everybody? This is Like It's 1985, and today we'll be taking a look at Star Wars The Force Awakens Armor Up Boba Fett. Now I picked up my figure here from Toys R Us for around $13. So the price is rather steep, and I can tell you, just based on the other figures I've seen reviews of, the articulation is going to be very, very basic. So do like the box presentation here. With a nice window looking at the figure. You got an image of Kylo Ren up there and kind of a wraparound image of the Fett Man, looking pretty cool. And I may just save this box and display it like on my wall as a kind of display piece. There's a look at the Boba Fett there, armored up. And here are the other figures in the line, starting with Luke Skywalker, Kylo Ren, Chewbacca, and the First Order Flame Trooper. Which I may want to go back and pick up if I can find him. So yeah, and I actually have not opened up this figure yet. So let me go ahead and open up the box here, and we'll discover together how this figure is. Like I said, the reviews on these figures have been, at least the ones I've seen, have been rather negative in terms of, you know, they're costly, the articulation is very limited. So let's see here. Open it up. No instructions there, which is fine. Let's pop out Boba Fett here and his armor. Alright. So looking at Mr. Fett here, articulation looks like a basic swivel at the neck, swivel at the shoulders. Below the shoulders there is no articulation, no waist articulation, just a basic swivel joint at the hips, and below that it's just one solid piece of plastic. So you got your four basic pieces of articulation, or points of articulation. So that's one thing that people have said that's really a bad thing about this figure. There's a weapon here he can hold in his hand rather nicely, very soft plastic, but you can see it does place in his hand. So there is that. Obviously a little bit warped, being in packaging and being soft plastic. Let's see about his backpack. Oh yeah, it looks like it does come out. And we may have to take that off anyways to put on the backpack, I'm guessing. So there is a look at Boba Fett in terms of just the sculpt. Sculpt-wise and paint-wise, he looks really good. So there's no problem there. It's just the articulation is limited. Extremely limited. So, and I'm not sure if this is. I'm sure it's probably a recycled figure from the past releases, but I don't know which one it's from. So, anyhow, let's take a look at the armor here, and looks pretty cool. So you got the jetpack on the back there. So I'm guessing, without seeing the instructions, gotta somehow get his head up there. Yeah. And let me make sure I've got that correct according to the box. This needs to go down just a little lower if it can. And actually, these red pieces here seem to be, according to the picture here, wrap around his head. Although that seems kind of odd. Let's see if this. It doesn't look like it's going to go down further. So apparently that's how they designed it. See, there's the shoulders and there's that frame piece of the armor, so it doesn't look like these sit down lower. I would think they would. You know, they should be, I think, well, this looks like maybe like a viewfinder or something like that, so I guess maybe that's supposed to be like that. But you can see there he is all armored up. Really nice, isn't that the Mandalorian symbol on the front? That's a nice touch. That's really looking good. Really looking, like a nice touch there. I do like that. In fact, that's one of my favorite parts of the armor is that Mandalorian symbol in there. So these bits here on the side, soft plastic, they don't seem to kind of settle correctly. Again, I think it's supposed to be like this because there's like a little viewfinder, but it just looks kind of odd over here. Obviously, it seems like it should be down lower, but anyhow, there it is, I guess. Now, this is the only figure I got from the Armor Up line. I don't know if this will fit on another character or another figure. it probably could, although I don't know how well it would fit. So, like I said, I may pick up the First Order Flame Trooper. That looks pretty cool. And maybe Kylo Ren if it's still there. But and then at least have one more figure to try that out, see if you can interchange the armor. Not that it would really make much sense, but, you know, playability-wise, I'm sure people want to know that, if you can change the armor around and how well it does fit. So there's a look at the Star Wars The Force Awakens Armor Up Boba Fett. I picked it up because, you know, I wanted to get something on the Force Friday, and you know, excited like everybody else about the toy line. But at $13 a pop, no, I can't recommend picking these up. Maybe one. There is, or was recently a sale at Toys R Us to get, if you buy one at regular price, you get the second one at 40% off, so, or 40%. So you might check that out. I think it might be going on today even. So there you go. Force Awakens Armor Up Boba Fett. Like I said, yeah, just I'm guessing these will probably be on markdown, you know, by Christmas time or thereabouts. So maybe wait till then to if you really want to collect these as a whole bunch of them. You may want to wait till then. But if you grab one now, it's not too bad. But again, $13 for this figure is, you know, definitely way too expensive. It should be around, you know, $9 or $10, I think. All right, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you guys and gals later.